Oops!
Oh!
We are rolling with a full crew. Member of full crew?
Full
Because
boat,
she's been
baby.
a while.
Wow, there is enough room on this lifeboat. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Welcome, folks, to Characters. Welcome, another exciting installment. It's the best damn character show on this side of the internet, I think.
Yeah, the dark side, the undernet.
Welcome to the undernet. What you're about to see is going to be fucked up.
Yeah, no nation will bear our weight. We had to go rogue.
Welcome to Pirate Characters. Michael, you like this
characters you're going to say.
What?
Michael, you love this? You love this bit, right?
I'm living for it. I'm having I'm on the verge of having terrible internet problems, so that's what my furrowed brow is.
Nice.
We're always living that life.
Yeah.
If you can
Classic undernet problem. No Wi-Fi.
What
do we do?
So tired of it.
So last week it was just Michael and myself. This week we have Sarah and Justin back. And as is tradition, you must tell the class how you spent your week vacation.
What a vacation. Sarah, you can go first.
I did a lot of rollerblading.
Wow.
Nice.
I fell really bad for the first time,
Sick.
which was cool. I tried to do a hill. I wasn't ready because I don't know how to stop.
Wow.
And I landed on my tailbone.
Oh, the worst.
The worst.
Wow.
That's a
It's
top
the
3
worst
bad
bone.
bone to land on.
That's
for
a top
sure.
3 bone. It still hurts when I bend down, but I'm gonna be rollerblading, I think, on Thursday. So, which
you have
is
set
tomorrow.
times? You have set blading times? How does that work?
No, I just want to get back into it. You know, what was sad is that I tried to do the hill like 3 times, and I had this mentality that it's like if you just keep trying, you'll get it. And so I fell kind of bad, and then I fell really bad, and then I felt terribly bad.
It's as the old saying goes: if at first you don't succeed, that should have told you something, idiot.
Yeah.
You should quit.
They always
You
say
got worse. Practice makes
tailbone.
the opposite
Practice
of perfect.
makes worse.
You know what, Sarah? I'm just glad that you bought rollerblades last year as a nice precursor to you coming out as queer.
I also appreciate that.
That was a nice little bit of foreshadowing.
I wanted
to
ease my family in,
It's like shooting a flare into the air.
The first
By the
step
way-
is rollerblades.
By the way, you left your hula hoop. So
I did leave my pink hula hoop as well. The queerness is it's all around me. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff in my apartment that I'm like, how'd you not know, honey?
Wow.
And you'll see more of that later.
That's why you're sitting in a Beetlejuice chair.
I am sitting in a very gay Beetlejuice chair. Yeah, this is my new Beetlejuice chair. It makes
Very
me
cool.
cool. Thank you very much. Thank
Justin.
I was in Denver, Colorado, working on
All right.
on a show. Oh no! Oh, sorry.
But did you fall?
Did you eat a bunch of shit?
I
doing something gay?
What happened?
Doing something.
I haven't purchased rollerblades or any sort of inline skate of any kind. I did get a sunburn, which something that I really don't want to get.
Yeah.
Very intense sun high up. Also, the air's thin, so you breathe heavy all the time.
Oh man.
Fuck
Sounds
yeah.
like a dream. Sounds like you two just really traipsed around and just had a hell of a time. That's great.
Yeah.
What did you guys do? Explore more of the Eric's underbelly?
I think we might have peeled off a few more layers.
At least a tiny little bit, yes. We definitely.
Great.
I don't remember exactly what, but I do know we did talk. I can't remember.
We got into
You did
you
great.
having a mouse, and then it
Do
turned
you
out
remember
that
Sarah?
you were so lonely that you welcomed the mouse as a friend.
We did
and not as a
welcome
pet.
him out.
We were like, oh, there he is again.
So you had a
And we were
mouse
like, is this bad?
as a pet, or you had a mouse as a guest?
There was a little mouse running around our apartment, and
So
instead of
cute.
killing it, we embraced it.
We were just like, cool, we've got a pet now. It's fine.
And then Millie immediately killed it. I will say that.
Millie killed it?
I think she did, and she left it on our bed. I might not have told you.
Oh, fuck.
How do you keep a secret of a murdered mouse?
Oh, fuck.
Your friend died, Eric.
Are
Okay.
you grieving?
Tragic. I have a lot of mice
Friend is
in my place, and it's a goddamn murder spree here all year long, basically.
I can't handle it.
Without traps. I've had to kill them with other objects, my bare hands.
Holy shit.
It's a real nightmare.
You're an animal.
I remember we.
This has been so fun catching up. But what say we introduce a character so people know what the hell this show is?
Yes, this is a character show. We're going to do some characters. We have some great guests who are also doing some characters. So let's introduce the first character.
Hell yeah.
God, this guy is in the news. Are you ready? We're about to hear a statement from the man himself, Mr. Bill Gates.
Woo!
Hello, I'm Bill Gates. I'm the fourth richest man in the world, and living proof that money can't buy a personality. A few days ago, my wife Melinda and I announced that we were separating after 27 years of marriage. I'm just letting everybody know that I'm doing okay. We respectfully ask for your privacy at this time. And according to Jeff Bezos, him and I are going to have the craziest white boy summer you've ever seen. And frankly, I'm frightened. As soon as we announced our divorce, Melinda and I were flooded with messages of love and support from friends and family. And then Bezos texted me, "Hell yeah, brother, let's get pervy." Like 40 times. And you know, I do feel like I've missed out on parts of my youth. I spent the better part of 6 decades building an empire and then using a large chunk of my money on charitable causes. But Bezos said he bought Ocean City, Maryland for us to tear it up. And he says if I don't come, he's going to kill me. So I'm excited to explore a new me. And yes, party, as they say, but admittedly, I'm a little bit of a lightweight. Last night, I smelled a White Claw and passed out for 14 hours. I woke up and Bezos had used my phone to text the Queen of England, "I built Microsoft, but I ain't micro or soft. Your move, Queenie." I'm also officially on the apps, against my wishes, but Bezos made me a Tinder profile that's just a picture of my net worth, and apparently I've matched with every single male, female, and non-binary person on the app. So that's cool. I can take some questions now. Yes. Other summer plans. Well, I'm going to take some time to work on me. I'm going to try spicy food for the first time in my life. I'm going to get in a pool without a t-shirt on. Heck, I might even get real crazy and reread a book. Also, Jeff said we're going to clone Harambe the gorilla and teach it how to drive us a yacht. I don't know what that means. Yes. Have I gone on a date yet? Yes. And it was very fun. I actually sent her a follow-up and she told me that wasn't a date. You just took me to your own TED Talk. So yes. What will I miss most about Melinda? The whoopee. I'll miss the whoopee. Pouring 2 glasses of plain seltzer, watching the day trades until we can't stand it anymore, and then performing eyes closed missionary in complete silence once every fiscal quarter. Listen, Melinda and I are still very much in love, and nothing will stop that. We built a family and a life together, and we helped a lot of people. We're strong. We'll both be fine. She is beautiful, powerful, and compassionate. And I am getting matching ass crack tattoos with Jeff that says, "Just a couple of him bros." Someone help me. I'm not ready for this.
Woo! Eric Fuhr, everybody.
Eric, you're bringing us the ass crack tattoo to bring it to the culture. Bring it
Just
to the
a couple of him bros, you know.
Nice. You took the news hard of the breakup.
The power couple, right?
Yeah, the ultimate power couple.
Literally the ultimate power couple. Yeah.
In all the tabloids, constantly.
It's true. It's true.
Due to their hotness, probably.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's just so interesting that they had to they had to release a statement that was like, we're still going to be running X, Y, and Z together because if they didn't, it would have like disrupted the global market. Like their breakup.
Like with our workshops, right?
Literally the same exact thing. It would have disrupted the global character market. Yeah.
There's the conspiracy theories surrounding Bill Gates in relation to vaccines and all that. What is the wildest conspiracy theory you've heard from someone that you know, like a family member? Like, what's a real? How close are you to the madness?
I'm luckily far away. The people that I would be wait, what did I say? Hold on, pass. Because my cousin said something psychotic.
Yeah, cousin, this is the right energy.
Cousin is correct.
Pass. Anybody else have something?
Weirdest localized conspiracy theory.
What did she say?
I mean, I know people in the the comedy community who has some problems with vaccines.
Here you go. You're savoring this, Michael, and I love it. Let's get into it.
I don't want to get too much into it, but they're sharing all the wrong shit. You know what I mean?
No.
They're it's all in the guise of I'm just asking questions. And it's like, you haven't posted anything but these inane questions. So it makes me think it's all you're doing right now is questioning, I don't know, medicine.
Yeah. I hear that. And I like that those posts come and then they're followed by just a book recommendation that feels unrelated. But then if you look into it, it's very related.
My friend just went on a date with a guy and halfway through found out that he was anti-vax.
Yes, we love.
How do you leave that date?
I think it should have been all the way through because that's when the date should have ended.
Mm-hmm. Well, he said it wasn't anti-vax. He said it wasn't. He said it wasn't convenient enough. He said once they made getting the vaccine convenient enough for him, then he would get it.
You can get it at Walgreens. That is great.
Everyone can get it at Walgreens. Is the thing.
Wild. I can't find my cousin's thing, but I did find the last thing that I screenshotted was from my hometown of Red Lion, Pennsylvania, where someone was selling.
It's called Red Line?
Red Lion.
Oh, Red Lion. It's like redlining, gerrymandering, Pennsylvania. Congratulations.
But anyway, it's a screenshot of someone who is selling custom-made Punisher wooden chairs. It's a wooden back chair where the backing is the Punisher.
Like Adirondack chairs with Punisher?
Yeah.
You want one? I want one. So comfortable.
Are the planks like the skull?
The planks are the skull, and you bet for an extra $20, one of those planks can be a thin blue line. Can you believe it?
I can make fun of that only to a point because I have literally made a Boba Fett Adirondack chair in my life, which I think I've showed on this very show. So that guy's fucked up, but not that much, you know?
I feel you.
Fucked up way, way much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy, we are just having a hell of a time. Look at us here. Chatty
are you saying you want to keep it going, or we should talk about like donate, like throwing some cash to the people here. Like
you mean
Eric,
to the Squirrel Theater Venmo? Is that what you mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
like Eric was on that character, and he had a jean shirt that was not free. So
that denim, it's raw denim, folks.
100%. So please donate to the artist. Hit us up on our Venmo at Squirrel NYC. $5 suggested donation. You can just write jean jacket and put in whatever the price is. Eric, throw it out there. Raw denim.
Raw denim, baby.
Nice.
We
right off
appreciate
the demo tree.
I have a squirrel on my tish.
Look at you.
Wow.
Is that for the theater or you just have that?
I just started buying squirrel stuff.
Oh my god,
Yes.
I love
So it's
that.
a squirrel playing banjo on an amp.
You explore the outer merch, and then you create your own merch once you've learned what the deal is with the squirrel world.
Look, these two squirrels are now next to each other.
They are.
So
They're
cute.
kissing. Make them kiss.
Aw.
Ah.
Remember, do y'all remember 3 minutes ago when I implied that we were already running way over time?
Yeah.
I did him.
Eat my shit, Eric.
Yes, it's time for our next character, Eric eating Michael's shit.
Ooh, yum. Give it to me.
Let's welcome on our next character, someone who is truly a man of God. Please welcome out Pastor Gabriel St. Parish. Everyone.
Yeah!
Praise be, hello. My name is Gabriel St. Parish. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Good. I am so blessed to be here. Let me just tell you, I am just pleased as peach pie. You know what? I thought that dancing squirrel was something fancy, huh?
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. That's the reason why I'm here, I'm here because that's God's glory. That's God's glory right there. You see it all around you. Now, I do, some preaching down in Mahia, Texas. If you want to come down to my congregation, it's in the one shopping plaza that's in the city. It's between a Subway sandwich shop and Debbie's Salon. Now, people sometimes they complain about the smell of the sandwiches and the perms and stuff. But I just say that's God's bounty, Any of you got kids?
Yes, I do.
Oh, blessed be. How many you got?
Dos, two kids.
Dos Cinco de Mayo. That's right. Yeah,
That's right.
I forgot. That's the day. Well, I have been blessed with 32 children.
Oh my God.
And 86 grandchildren and 365 great grandchildren. Praise be. Thank you. I know that people are applauding out there. So let me just tell you something. Okay, so one of the things that I like to do is I like to go around the country and I like to say, what's it going to take? Okay, because there are a lot of disbelievers out here. What's it going to take? Huh? What's it going to take? Because I see some of you, I've been hearing you. I've been in the waiting room. I've been listening to you, and you sound pretty godless to me. The coastal elites, you hear about them all the time. But anyway, I just wondered, I'm just trying to get a sense here. Eric, I know you like to write characters. I heard something like Grandma Tampon and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, so, grandma who's a cum sock.
Okay, well, I'll pray for you, son. Okay, see, and they say this is an invasion of privacy to ask this, but I think it's just being honest with God. But do you believe in God and Jesus Christ?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I expected that answer. And Eric, let me ask you something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see the computer that you're on right now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's proof right there. What's it gonna take? Eric? What's it gonna take? Now, Justin, you say you have kids, right?
I have 2 kids. Yep.
Oh, blessed be. Now, are you a church going man?
Don't go to church.
Okay. Now, that's fine. I do offer Zoom, sessions. If you want, I can pray for you. You can even just attend my church. Now, we've been open during this whole thing because why not? We got God protecting us, and we've had pretty much everybody, including myself, got COVID. But whatever. So now, Justin, what are you drinking right now?
This is a beer, a Kolsch, ruby red Kolsch.
Kolsch. Ooh, Kolsch. Sounds cool. Kolsch the cool beer. Now, where did you get that from?
I got it from a popular grocery store, Wegmans.
Oh, Wagman's. Okay. Now, did that beer just appear out of nowhere?
I turned the aisle and there it was.
Okay. Now, who do you think put that beer there?
A grocer.
Okay. And where do you think that grocer came from?
Brooklyn area, Queens.
Okay, but where do you think before all that, where he came from his mama, didn't he?
He came from his mama.
And who's responsible for his mama?
Science, sperm and egg.
Yeah, see, I knew you'd do that, but think about it. Now see, I know the gotcha stuff, but that's not a gotcha. What I'm trying to tell you is, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? There's proof right there. It's all around you. Courtney, I see you smirking there. Oh, a smart alecky, just being like, oh, doing a little sideways smile there. I know you're like thinking, I got him figured out. But Michael, look around you.
Okay.
What's it gonna take? So what's it gonna take? Now, Sarah, you are a lovely young lady. I love
Thank
that
you.
Beetlejuice chair, even though I've never seen the movie. I think it's satanic. I'm not going to watch it. Thank you. In fact, I did an exorcism one time on a child wearing a Paw Patrol shirt. I support our law enforcement, but it's just too much. It's just too much with those animals. It's not God's will. It's not God's will. Now, Sarah, I got one question for you. The other day I was sitting around and I was thinking, Sarah, okay? Sitting around and I'm thinking, okay, Sarah, you're great at characters, right?
Mm.
Okay, now I want you to think about the chair that you're sitting in, right? And I want you to think about the location that chair is.
Mm.
And I want you to think about the building it's in. And I want you to think about the concrete. I want you to think about the city. I want you to think about the state. I want you to think about the continent. I want you to think about the earth. I want you to think about the space. I want you to think about God's glory and all the things around him. And I'm just going to say something. Do you believe?
I believe in there.
You're breaking up, sweetie. What did you say?
I believe in a higher power.
Okay, there you go. So what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? That's all I'm saying. See, it's right there in front of us. I mean, how much more proof can I give you?
Any at all, possibly?
I look around you.
Pastor,
it's from the hair on your face to Eric's glasses to the headphones that Sarah's wearing and to Justin's sense of irony. It's all there.
Get out of here.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Frank
Garcia.
Garcia, hell, everybody.
A lot of people saying this is too real, talking about your character, Frank, and I can't imagine the beard. I think it was the beard that did it.
I think so too. It's a combination of hey, I haven't bought props in 2 years. What do I have lying around?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Are we in a shampoo commercial? What's happening?
Yeah.
Frank, I love this. You look amazing.
This is a pandemic. Not having a haircut for almost a year.
You're giving me John Wick chic over here.
Oh yeah, I like it. But yeah, that character was based off of when I'm almost I'm over 2 years now after finishing my chemo. And after everything that happened, and now that I have like a full bill of health and everything, and I had someone from back home just being like, well, that's Jesus, looking out for you. That's Jesus. And I'm like,
boy.
And I'm like, well, I don't really believe in that. And they were like, well, what's it going to take?
Yeah.
And I was like, probably more than that, but okay.
Frank, don't you see that Jesus gave you cancer so that he could then take it away and be congratulated for it?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
What's it going to take?
I also kind of like, I'm one of those like, the universe, there's more to this reality, and there's something we don't understand. And part of me is like, with people who don't believe past that, I'm like, well, what is it going to take? Because there's obviously, there's just so much we don't know about this world and us. But anyway, I live in California where we get to smoke weed. So
that's what it's going to take.
That's what it's going to take.
We get to smoke weed here too now in New York.
What's that?
We get to smoke weed in New
that's
York
right.
ish now.
They're sort of lazily wandering toward that. Like I said, I just came from Denver, where it is happening out there.
They make you smoke in Denver, right?
Yeah, you have.
Wait,
to.
did they really not make it legal in New York yet?
It's decriminalized.
It's decriminalized, but it's not like there are dispensaries opening tomorrow.
Okay, just checking.
But eventually.
But like, if you smoked weed on the street in front of a cop,
I've been smoking a bowl in the middle of a four-way intersection, and no one's gotten that to me.
Oh, cool.
Nice. That is the most chill place to get high.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they do out here all the time. So, yeah, you're catching up. You're catching
Well,
up.
there's so much traffic in LA. Everyone's standing.
Exactly. On the 101, there's just somebody smoking a bowl in the middle of it.
Weird spoiler, though. Sarah, that was always legal for you to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is true. It was always legal for me.
And now you're doing it on rollerblades, so it's a whole new.
And now they couldn't even catch me if they wanted to.
Yeah. As long as you're going downhill rapidly.
Yeah.
Well, I do feel like in general, especially in New York, no one wants to like deal with that. Like if you were smoking weed normal, you'd probably get in trouble. But it's like, I'm going to put on rollerblades and get in the middle of the street and scream obscenities and everyone just leave me alone. Like,
yeah.
Frank, what are you doing? What's
What
up?
are you
What's going
doing?
on?
Nothing. I got my second vax shot last week.
congrats.
Thank you. We believe in science. And I kicked my ass the next day. But other than that, I am unemployed. I'm waiting for my next job. And yeah, just taking care of a toddler who's in full toddler mode.
Yay, Nora.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
How old is she now?
She's a little over 2.5.
Wow. What a dream.
Prime time.
Yeah. And yeah, but other than that, like, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't know what else to teaching character classes with Squirrel, which is nice. It's really fun. I love it.
Cool.
So thanks for having me.
Frank taught me how to do characters.
Frank was also my first teacher too. Frank is the OG.
It was always in you. I never taught you. I just opened the door for you to just barrel through and be like, look at me. I'm fucking amazing.
You also introduced Eric and I.
Oh.
Because we both did oscillating fan characters.
Oh, right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Frank, amazing.
Sarah,
did he teach your class like he taught? Like my class was very much like that J.K. Simmons, like that drummer movie. It was very intense.
I wasn't?
Yeah, you screamed at us constantly.
Oh yeah, I did. When you were doing the oscillating fan and you like skipped the beat, I was like, again. Not quite my tempo. Not quite my tempo.
Not my tempo.
Yeah.
Not my punchline tempo.
Frank, it's so good to see you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing the show, man.
Yeah, thanks for letting me fart around.
See you soon.
Bye.
Frank.
Oh, Frank is the best.
An angel.
What a love.
It's official. We are running just real fucking long tonight.
There we go.
Let's move on to our next character of the evening. Please, everyone, welcome into your eyes and ears. This guy, I can't wait. An average New Yorker.
Woo!
Oh, jeez.
New York City. Nothing better than sitting here on the Staten Island ferry with a Central Park hot dog, my pet pigeon on its leash, drinking a cup of Brooklyn coffee. which is just dirt and toilet water. I love this town. How could I not? I'm married to the freaking Statue of Liberty. People always ask, how did you meet a 151-foot-tall woman made of copper? Well, it's a classic story. My cousin Tommy actually works with her. He's the guy that cleans pigeon shit off of a neck. And he's Tommy, you gotta meet this green lady. So I did. I've always been attracted to French copper women. That's just me. So me and the statue, we had a whirlwind romance. Dinner, dancing, kissing her giant, freezing cold lips. I'll admit, the sex ain't easy. First off, she's mostly robes. Second, she's holding a lit torch, so I'm always burning my butt cheeks. Plus, she can't take off that pointy hat, which is how I lost the eye. I mean, here's the thing. Of course, we have our problems. We got 2 kids that are a handful. One of them is that statue of Jesus in Rio de Janeiro, takes after his mother. And the other is Rudy Giuliani, so he's a real asshole. Sorry, New York's mayor. Anyway, one time, old lady Liberty cheated on me with one of those pricks on Mount Rushmore. Not even sure which one, but I've never trusted that sneaky one in the middle. How do you respect an adult named Teddy? But, you know, we're both getting older. I'm going gray. And she's developing holes both in her physical form and metaphorically as the myth of American exceptionalism continues to fade. So that sucks. Plus she eats people. Yeah. Little known fact, but the Statue of Liberty survives by eating people from New Jersey. She ate Bruce Springsteen for breakfast this morning, and everybody is pissed.
Yeah.
Justin Tyler, everybody, keeping it very real.
Keeping it real. Just.
Is that eye patch homemade or store bought?
What do you think? You saw it.
I think homemade.
How dare you even ask such a question? I haven't had a Halloween adventure in over a year and a half.
Yeah.
You can find eye patches at a drugstore.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run to Walgreens and get vaccinated and buy an eye patch.
I know, it does sound like a big ask.
Too far, I say.
You just reminded me that eye patches have a use other than pretending to be a pirate, which I legitimately forgot.
A lot of people. One time I got sawdust in my eye and I had to wear an eye patch for like a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Couple
that's
weeks?
dangerous.
Maybe it wasn't that long, but it was long enough where my
That was way too long to say.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks, a pinch of sawdust.
My eye had to work it out.
Oh, I think you've got a case of pussy eyes.
Oh, what are you, my doctor? Get the fuck out of here. Sir, your pussy eye's not getting any better. In fact, it's getting much worse as you get older. I can't have you go on any roller coasters or really talk to anybody who's bigger or stronger than you. I made this eye patch out of a black bed sheet. I cut the corner off and made it an eye patch.
What are you doing with the rest of the bed sheet? Because you got to have a lot more bed sheet. My God.
Look for more black cloth props coming.
I'm gonna say, like, too bad you're not doing any more goth fucking.
Yeah. Oh, yes. No, I cut a hole in it.
Yeah, I was about to say you could make a. Michael, was that just us, the assless wrestling singlet, or was that all of us?
No, I was there. I was mocked for asking if that was homemade. As if I just don't understand. I was saying, or asking if that was something that was purchased when I thought it was maybe homemade, because you could make that.
You could make it.
You can make anything.
You can make anything, and that's how I live my life.
You can also buy it at a store called Nasty Pig, and I'm not kidding.
Right.
You can be a nasty pig or purchase something at a nasty pig. But I made this eye patch, didn't buy it from a drugstore. I made my own vaccine, both doses. And
oh, good.
I don't have time to go to Walgreens.
Good for you, man.
Michael, if we had more time, which we don't, I would love to just hear you do a commercial from our sponsor, Nasty Pig. I would just really appreciate that, but maybe
Nasty.
next time.
Maybe next time.
Do they do coupons? Do they offer gift cards? And if so, how
I'm
wet,
sure they offer gift cards.
how
I'm
soaking
sure.
wet are they allowed to be when you redeem them?
They can be soaking wet, but they can't be sticky. It has to be a water-based. It has to be a water-based moisture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A really hydrated cum. Just very wet.
Yeah.
Right.
Low
Super
viscosity.
loose wet cum.
Oh my God! All right, let's introduce our next character. Huh? Come on now. With that, I think everyone's warmed up. Let's see if I get this right, folks. As we introduce our next character, please welcome to the Rectangles, Mitsky, who is a real singer, songwriter, musician who is very talented.
Yes, we're very.
Hello, Glastonbury Music Festival. I know you were expecting Mitsky, who is, again, a very talented, real singer-songwriter, but actually Shitsky, her British twins separated at birth. It's a bit of a Freaky Friday situation, the Lindsay Lohan one, except we're more fraternal twins, so we don't have the same identical, beautiful little vocal cords. Why do you all look so mad? I thought you'd be right chuffed to see me. I know Mitsky writes these deeply emotional and personal songs, but I have something even better. Covers of popular British songs. This song comes from a little band called Radiohead, made famous by the trailer of the absolute cinematic masterpiece, The Social Network. See if you can sing along. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Why are you all booing? I guess you're not feeling Radiohead, and it's not because of my subpar singing voice. I know you all paid upwards of 50 pence to come here, so why don't I try a more popular British anthem by a little band called Oasis? Heard of them? Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Where are you all going? Stop leaving. Attica! Attica! No one puts Shitsky in the corner.
Sylvie Wang, everybody.
Sylvie Wang.
This is the first time we've introduced a character, and then it wasn't that character; it was a different character.
I was nervous that I was like breaking a rule somehow by asking for that.
We love breaking.
As you can see, this show is dictated by nothing but rules.
Yeah,
And I have to say, that was very close to the original Oasis version of the song.
Thank you. So. I also don't mean to throw your audience off by I'm actually American.
What?
I didn't want to upset them, but that was and I was acting, but I'm not British.
Oh my God.
I think everyone was pretty transported to the British Isles. So
absolutely, yeah.
Now you're just flying us all back home.
Yeah.
I have to say I'm devastated that I didn't think of just strumming a random note a few times and then singing in order to play a song. That was, it really got me.
Yeah, it turns out it works. Yeah.
I bought this ukulele during the pandemic, being like, I'm gonna learn how to play.
Yeah.
You did.
And I mastered it, and I did.
Yeah, amazing.
And the end of the story is that I did.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's an inspiring story.
Sylvie, I want to shout out your social media handle here, Sylvie Lining's Playbook.
Oh, thank you.
I love that. I love that movie. And is that something that people are like, what does that mean?
No, everyone gets the reference.
Nice.
Everyone, I think, is a big David Russell fan. Maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say I got Instagram late. I got Instagram when I was 27, which I consider late, like a late stage, pretty disgusting. And my friends used to tag me Sylvie Lining's Playbook anytime I was on a photo, because if I didn't have Instagram, I would at least have a tag so I could see photos.
Oh
myself.
yeah.
Nice.
Yes, that's where it came from.
That's
Wow.
that's very nice. Well, how are you enjoying Instagram? Really like it?
Yeah, I like it. I was gonna say I 27 was like X amount. It wasn't that recent. It was like X amount of years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not 28. I
Getting closer to an answer there. Okay.
I was worried about it, but thank you.
Yeah. A lot of people trying to figure out your age in the comments right now. Everyone losing it.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's going nuts. I like Instagram fine. I know people harp on social media, and I think it's justified, but I do kind of like the voyeuristic side of like, oh, this is what like people I know do, you know? Because I never knew. I just like being like, oh, that person's like, I don't know, like at that restaurant right now, and I couldn't.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, David saw a cloud today.
Yeah.
I'd rather see who's seeing clouds on Instagram than anyone's opinion on Twitter.
Yeah.
I like IG.
I don't have Twitter, so there's that.
Bless.
Yeah.
Twitter is hell, and but let me say, every comedian deserves to go to hell. So Twitter is perfect for comedians. I think
that's true.
Something about it.
Yeah.
Let me also ask Sylvie. I love how you got your AC in. Way to hit it at just the right time.
You did it right.
Those 60-degree days are really banging, huh?
This AC has been in for 4 years.
I knew it.
We never taken it out. You were trying to get me to say that. Also, I'm in my living room right now, and I had to text my roommate being like, I'm so sorry, you're gonna hear some really stupid nonsense for a few minutes because the Wi-Fi in my room was so bad. So I was like, I have to move to the living room.
Yeah.
So
Been there.
Yeah. So there we are. You know, the trials of Zoom comedy, you know.
True. It's true. Sylvie, that was great. That was so good.
Thank you.
Good. Do you have anything else before we leave you? Do you have anything you want to plug? Any shows coming up?
Sure. I do Joy Fuck Club with Squirrel.
Nice.
Hold on. Let me say. And we have a show this Friday, the 7th, 9:30 p.m.
Boom!
Nice.
Please check
If
it
you
out.
haven't seen this show, it is so good, everybody. It's so cool. They have these filters, and it really looks like you're watching an anime in action. It's so cool. It's so funny. I love it.
Thank you, Michael.
That's awesome.
Also, I guess the last thing I'll plug is that I have literally never done a character before.
Can you believe?
And you're rewriting all the rules. I love it.
Wow. Sometimes we need some fresh takes, you know?
So thank you for giving me this class.
Thanks so much for doing the show.
You're great. Bye.
See you soon.
Later.
So good.
Check out that show on Friday, everyone. I mean it. It's actually required.
That sounds unbelievable.
Amazing.
And while we just had a musical guest, you know, the next up we actually have another musical guest. If you guys
That seems like bad curation.
Yeah. Oh, you think so? Okay. Oh, interesting.
I don't care. It's fine. Rules schmools, famously.
Nice.
Sylvie
Yes.
taught me that.
There are no rules. Also, curation is a strong word to describe what happened to put this on again.
I agree.
Because when in a museum you curate, they don't just randomly put paintings up 40 minutes before the museum opens.
I guess this one goes here.
But that's a more museum I want to see. Something that feels a little alive and fresh for a goddamn change. You hear that, Matt? You're listening, you fuckers?
That is.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. But please, let's welcome out. I'm sorry, we kept him waiting in the wings as we were about to introduce him. And he's a big talent. Please welcome to the stage country star Chris Stapleton. Whoa!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen.
Devil always made me think twice. Oh, hey there. I'm Chris Stapleton, your dad's favorite country singer. And though I may look like I stormed the Capitol with 800 of my clones, it turns out I'm pretty progressive. And I think I can trick your dad into being progressive too. Check out my new album, The Best of Chris Stapleton, Subliminal Leftist Messaging Edition. It's all the songs your dad loves to blast while he's drunk driving his pickup tank. But I snuck in some phrases that he'll incorporate into his belief system without even noticing. Here's my big hit, Parachute. Baby, I will be your Black Lives Matter parachute. Did you catch it? It was subtle. The Best of Chris Stapleton's Subliminal Leftist Messaging Edition is chock full of toe-tapping country tunes about whiskey, women, trucks, and how the means of production should be in the hands of the worker. Here's a snippet of my song, Starting Over. It don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I want to LGBTQ rights. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and abolish ICE. Fuck those people. I will kidnap Elon Musk and you can make a Molotov cocktail. Let's loot a Target. So pick up my new CD, and yes, it's only available on CD because your fuckface dad thinks streaming is gay. Swap it out next time you visit him, because who knows, a few months later, he might be singing a different tune. Everybody says, say something, say something, say something, then say something, kill all white cops and say something. You know, folks keep asking me, Chris, I'm leftist as hell, but don't you think you're veering into dangerous extremism? And my answer is always the same. Go take a hot lick of my grundle, you simpering neoliberal cuck. Any what's you do? Happy listening, everybody. I'm going to go firebomb the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
Michael. God, that wig and hat that's the funniest costume I think I've ever seen you in.
It's truly the worst. Truly. So I got rid of a large beard I had and then decided to play someone with a very large beard. So it was the worst costume I've ever had.
I thought it was the best. You could have just stood there. That was so funny. The hat was like a top, not quite on your head, but atop your head.
It was atop my head. My head is too large for a hat.
I also have a huge head as well, so I feel you. No hats for us.
I like how the hat just shaded your eyes enough to give you that country mystique.
Country.
Well, I feel like Chris Stapleton is mysterious, so that was a happy accident.
Yeah. I definitely own a Chris Stapleton album, but
I love Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, no, and I do like him, but he does, it sort of is the most distilled version of country music to where he's just like, the whiskey.
There are many. That first album, I think at least 80% of the songs have whiskey in the title.
Wow.
He lays country western items on the table and lets you decide what the song is.
But also his voice is unfucking stoppable, so I would listen to him do any damn thing.
Wow.
My girlfriend.
Like whiskey.
Yeah. I think we could do this. For anyone who thinks Chris Stapleton is actually here, we're basically doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know
Real
Chris
voice
Stapleton,
clone.
but I feel like I know him now.
Yeah,
Good.
I feel like I intimately know him. Yeah.
Don't feel like I need to Google it all.
Yeah,
we're good. We're
Yeah, don't.
I won't.
She's gonna do it. She's gonna
I
go.
won't.
But I promise I looked way more like him one haircut ago.
Wow, that's huge.
Hold on, let me check my Hartney haircut notes. I only have 4 haircuts to go.
I also had this pigtail wig that I was going to take the pigtails out of and have it be my Chris Stapleton wig.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Where would it have gone?
It's a much more appropriate wig.
How are you losing wigs in this pandemic? In my basement area where I often do this show, there's just wigs around. Yeah.
Kurt, thank you to our tech Kurt. Oh, wow.
Wow.
And just so you know, that's not Chris Stapleton. That's a Getty image of a random country star.
It's like a robot put together a bunch. Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it.
Amazing. Just for time, I think we gotta rip and roll into the next character. What do you think?
Let's rip, and furthermore, let's roll.
Let's rip and let's roll. I am just so excited to introduce our next character. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a child attorney.
Uh-oh. That's a mute right there.
Oh, and he
Oh,
doesn't.
this looks very fun. This looks very fun, but it is on mute. You're on mute.
All right.
Can we go from the top?
Yep.
Folks, I'm really excited to introduce the character. Please welcome
This is
Shut it
perfect.
down.
a child attorney.
Have you been bullied by a 5th, 4th, or even 3rd grader? Hi, I'm Connor M. I just turned 9, and I'm here to fight for you. Here, hire me, and I'll represent you by telling the teacher on them. Your bully gets in trouble, and you don't get labeled a tattletale. I'm not afraid to stand up for what's right and advocate for the little guy. Plus, my dad is the principal. My commitment to justice started at a very early age. When I was born, the doctor spanked me and I told my parents he hit me. But it wasn't until I was home with Mono for 2 months that I was able to study with daytime TV's finest legal minds. Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown. And one time they put a judge's robe on a dog and called it Court is Bark in Session. Now, in addition to graduating at the top of Mrs. Kinsler's 4th grade class, by which I mean I was the tallest, I earned additional commendation for taking such good care of our class pet, Paw Patrol Group Fortnite. If you've been the victim of a purple nurple, turkey tap, atomic wedgie, flat tire, deck swab, shoe, nut whacker, boogie noogie, nipple flip, grundle trundle, gonad stopnad, titty titty bang bang, cute paso, or Bridget Jones's diarrhea, you may be entitled to compensation in the form of seeing your bully punished. And I get results. Just listen to these real testimonials from unsatisfied bullies that I got in trouble. Pete D'Souza said, I got 5 days of no recess for pushing Tino Reynolds on the way to art. That's why you don't push, Pete. Macy Titan says, I had to write, I will not call Gwen Martins a tumor on the board 500 times. Thanks, Connor.
God.
In retrospect, that thanks probably is meant to be sarcastic, especially considering all the other words she wrote after this, which I will not read because my mom is helping me film this. I also do divorces. Going through a bad breakup. Alice Stanley had to break up with Rat Tail Mike because he was holding hands with everybody in the 3rd grade. I got her full custody of the basketball courts. Are you really the person who called Mr. Hart's Mr. Farts during the assembly, but Kimmy Granger's telling everybody she did? My commitment to copyright law says dibs no dibs on getting you justice. So call today at 555-64. Yeah, okay. 555-6455. Call today, but not after 9 p.m. or else my mom will take away my phone privileges.
Yes, Tom.
Woo!
Yes. Yeah.
Tom Powers, everybody. Rolling with the punches.
Hello. Hello.
Tom.
There's a lot of good actionable bullying things there on that list. Could you describe though for me? I don't know why this one piqued my interest so much. A desk swab?
I think a deck swab.
Oh, it is a deck swab.
Yeah. That's when you get somebody else's butt really, really wet, and then you slide them on the bathroom floor.
Okay. Can I ask one too?
Yeah,
Can
absolutely.
I ask what a Bridget Jones diarrhea is?
Yeah, that's when you're either going to marry Colin Firth or that other guy.
Yeah.
And
Hugh Grant?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Thank you.
Impressed that you got Firth, but didn't have
Yeah.
Grant.
Oh, I love
That's the
Firth.
harder. That's the reach, Firth.
Yeah, you poop in a diary, open it up, and kind of a Rorschach thing. You'll see which one you're meant to be with.
Wow. Thank
Poop
you
in a
so
diary
much.
makes sense.
And I actually a turkey tap. What is that?
That's when you just give a little tap to somebody else's penis and balls.
Yeah.
Or your friends.
Nice.
Okay. That one
I call that a
seems way
snack
more
tap in my
straightforward.
mind.
That's in the
Awesome.
nomenclature.
Enough about that though. Tom, what's a grundle trundle?
Honestly, if people had told me you would wake up this morning and hear the word grundle in 2 consecutive characters welcome pieces, I would not have believed you.
I would have.
I would say we're living in someone's coma right now.
Yeah,
That's what's happening.
it's definitely a good episode.
That's sick mind.
Sick mind. How are you, Tom?
Doing well.
What classroom are you coming to us from? Where are you?
Oh, this is in Google Images classroom, but I'm coming from in Harlem, in New York.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. But I'm moving at the end of the month, so
Where you going?
I'm gonna move to Brooklyn, I believe.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You believe it. You don't know yet.
Feels like some stuff's still up in the air.
You said what neighborhood?
Yeah, where are you going to go?
To like Fort Greene, Clinton Hill, I think.
Hell yeah.
That's fun.
That's
It all
classic.
seems not confirmed, which is fine.
Oh no.
Keep it
Oh,
loose.
it is definitely not. Like
Okay.
there are a lot of places we could go, a lot of neighborhoods that could work.
Got it.
In New York, that has to be a last minute decision.
It really
The day
is.
before, you just decide. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a real estate decision in New York where you can actually, sit down, think about it, really plot out your options. This huge financial decision.
Yeah.
It's true. They're
Gotta
normally
follow
like, all right, I'm going to show you the bathroom, but by the time we get there, you need to decide because there's someone else in the other room who's writing a check. So
It's a waste of bottom. No doubt about that.
Also, I need all of it in 5s. Can you make that happen in 30 minutes?
Because this other person, they're getting the 5s.
Do you know what I found out about my apartment yesterday? Is that
What?
my peephole you can see into my apartment.
That's a
Wow.
very
Old
peephole.
reverse peephole.
It's a really cool, it's like a little cool feature.
Get to know everybody else.
It
in
was
your
put
building.
in backwards?
No, it goes both ways. It's bisexual as I am. And yeah, you can see both out and in, but the most embarrassing, humiliating part of it is that anytime someone's come to my door and I haven't answered, they've just been looking at my eyeball,
Oh, because they can see it. Yeah.
which I didn't know. They just looked at me being like, no, I'm not letting this bitch in.
Who's looking into the peephole from the outside? That's the weirdo.
Not me.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
me
I
for
guess
sure.
that's true.
Who's peeping in?
You
Someone's
don't
trying
even have to get that close to it to see into the apartment is the truth. Anyway, this isn't about me. This isn't about me. It's not about me.
Sarah, but I do have to ask. You have a door, right? This isn't just you have
a
a
window.
door.
I do. Ooh.
It's this large open peephole. It's like 3 feet long, 6.5 feet tall.
I don't have a door, but I am the most popular person in the building. Anyway,
Oh,
back
boy.
to Tom.
Tom, back to Tom. What's a titty titty bang bang, Tom?
Chitty Bang Bang. I actually have never seen that movie. I've never seen Chitty Bang Bang.
It's about a flying car.
It's just
Okay.
when you hit somebody in the nuts with a copy of Titty Titty Bang Bang, I think.
There it is.
That makes sense.
Good shit.
So Tom, just mail us a hard copy of that that graphic because I think we all want to hold on to it for quite some time.
I really would like
Well,
it.
Glad to add this bully resource to the world.
Yeah.
You got anything else going on that you want to plug?
Oh yeah, doing another character show this Thursday at 8 p.m. on the Armory Comedy's Facebook page.
Whoa.
I
Nice.
have that space, and that's it for now.
Awesome. Check it out.
Okay. Thanks for having me.
Tom, you're so
Thanks
good.
for doing it, Tom.
It's always
We
good to
miss
see
you,
you.
Tom.
Miss you.
See you, buddy.
See you soon.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Ah!
Wow.
What a delight.
What
What
a delight.
Shout
This
out
show is
to
not about-
Z0 in the comments with a new trending hashtag, Door for Sarah. Door for Sarah.
Look at that door.
Beautiful.
And if
Yes,
you
sir.
want to
Word
help
back.
buy me a door,
Yeah.
you know what you
Get
got to
Eldrin
do.
on some flowers. Get Sarah a goddamn door.
You know what you got to do
A
is you
lot
got to
of-
hit that Venmo, Squirrel Theater.
Mhm.
A lot of New York apartments are BYOD, and it's just something
Mhm.
you have to learn the longer you live here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's throw to our next character. What do you say, folks?
I
Should
think
we?
let's do it right now.
Let's freaking do it right now, huh? Very excited
Do
to
it.
see this next character. Welcome, the male gaze.
Yeah.
Sånn skjønne svitjen kan da med rue. Skjønne svitjen.
Sarah, come to the window. It's me, the male gaze. Listen, I heard you stopped living your life through the lens of cis straight men and started living it for yourself. So I thought it was a good time to pop in and say, hey, I miss you. I fell head over heels for you, Sarah. Just like when you fell down a flight of subway stairs because I made you wear those 6-inch stilettos to the club. My bad. Straight though, even with a limp. I'm heartbroken, Sarah. Heck, I can't even listen to our song anymore. Sarah, don't you miss the sex we used to have? You, me, and the little pudge of fat on your tummy that you thought about the whole time? Don't you miss all that money you used to spend on lingerie that made your labia itch? Wait, no! I brought some of the stuff you left at my place. The razor you shaved your bare asshole with. That fake laugh you did when I wasn't funny. And this Cosmo magazine article, 10 sloppy ways to make his dong go wild. By the way, I saw on social media you made the choice to exclusively date women. That is so great. and also so hot to me in a British way. Sarah, we could even just be friends. I could give you tips for dating women. Like when you see her for the first time, scream an observation about her body directly at her. She'll love it, I swear. We could go shopping together, Sarah. You know how much I love following you into changing rooms. Plus, I love your new style. And by that, I mean the fact that you stopped wearing bras. Yeah, the vintage and baggy clothing, not so much. You're not wearing anything for the attention or comfort of men anymore? Wow. That's amazing. Just please don't cut your hair short. It looks way better long. Did you just shut the window? Sarah! I'm getting the vibe that you don't even care that I'm here. Seriously? After everything I've done to you? Fine. No hard feelings. Ooh, heads up though. I will keep fucking all your straight female friends.
Yay! There it is.
Sarah Smallwood Parsons, everybody.
I feel like do you know those guys on TikTok that like transform into a woman just by like putting a towel on their head? That's what I feel like in this hat. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
It's definitely a journey you've taken us on.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a hat journey.
Solid camera work there. Solid POV.
Yeah, the transition.
Windows are high. Is the thing.
It's true.
So I think half of the people were watching Sarah's face, and half of the people were watching Eric's face to see how he'd react. Which I'd like to stress, I feel, has nothing to do with Eric.
That's
truly nothing.
Interesting, yes. Especially a character called the male gaze and everyone watching Eric's reaction.
Well, let's everyone just be clear. I am a himbo Adonis that is the epitome of raw masculinity on all angles.
Please do himbo Adonis next week. Can you?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
I am obsessed.
What a dream. I am so sad because
oh God.
Why?
Go all the way in.
I'm so fucking sad because we have one character left and then there's no more comedy.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry,
I have to interrupt.
9:22.
What am I gonna do?
I actually have to interrupt. There will still be comedy if you keep watching the Squirrels Twitch channel, or you switch over to the Squirrels Twitch channel or YouTube channel at 9:30. There's something called the Shrek Jam, which is an improv jam, which means you can participate in the jam. You can improvise with the squirrel on the Squirrels channel.
What?
Wow.
Yes. Put your phone up to that QR code right now. It'll take you to the Google form and you can sign up and you can be in the show that's next. How fun does that goddamn sound?
Holy shit.
That is unbelievable that I can't believe Eric didn't know about that. And then you went through it enough that now he does know.
I was so sad. I was so sad that comedy was over for the night, like it always is at 9:30 p.m. on a Wednesday.
No, it's gonna keep going, and what will keep us going, what will nourish us and sustain us, is if you hit up that Venmo at Squirrel NYC at Venmo. We are on the business tab, not people. So if you search Squirrel NYC and you don't click over to that business instead of people, you're never going to find us. So click that sweet tab. We're a business. We're not a person.
We're not. Corporations are people, but this is a business. So get with the
Yeah, this is a non-profit, unfortunately. So we are a business and not a person.
Unfortunately, we're not here for profit. Just tiny little drips of money that keep us alive.
I mean, kinda.
Kind of. And we're here for characters. Let's welcome our last guest. What do you
Well, let's just congratulate Michael and Eric for once again nailing their "Who's on First" bit. That was truly the signature.
I will say this time, I think I fucking got. I think I got Sarah. Sarah was like, "What's going on?" Justin, you saw it and you were like, "Fuck this."
I know. I don't say "fuck this." I say, "Ah, yes, the game has begun."
It is on.
At any rate, let's welcome our last guest. What do you say?
Let's do it.
It's nearly past their bedtime. Please welcome a 12-year-old boy with a secret.
Hey, I'm Max. I'm just a regular, average 12-year-old boy. Except for one crazy difference. I can see and talk to ghosts. It's totally cool. And also, totally ruining my life. Where I go is basically a graveyard populated by miserable specters who can't yet cross into the other realm. You might be wondering, Max, is it scary to see and hear ghosts literally everywhere you turn at all hours of the day? No, man. It is so amazing being able to find out where people have been brutally murdered, which is basically everywhere. They're like right behind you. I'm also gonna get bar mitzvah next year, which I'm totally hyped for because I hope I get money. In case you don't know, bar mitzvah is a Jewish rite of passage where a boy becomes a man. But not everybody gets to be bar mitzvahed because some kids pass away from a traumatic head injury, like Brian Donitz, who's in the room right now. His hand is on my shoulder. You might be wondering, is it exciting being able to talk to ghosts? Yeah, you bet it is. Except when they follow you around, wailing in misery, begging for you to free them from this eternal hellish purgatory. It's like, okay, I get it. Leave me alone. Am I right? These like girls who are totally into me. And they're just like always following me in my locker after math class. It's like, okay, what do you want from me? Leave me alone. You can follow me too. It's totally sick. I don't sleep anymore and I've seen what hell looks like. It started that summer that I almost drowned at sleepaway camp. When I came to on the pier with the lifeguard hovering over me, I also noticed a host of pale white faces peering down at me with a look in their eyes as if to say, "You're one of us now. You've touched the other side. This curse, you now carry." What is it? And it's secret, so you better not tell. One time I tried to tell my favorite teacher, Mrs. Benjamin, but then the man in the black hat came out of my coat cubby and he put his finger up to his lips like this.
Oh my God.
Like one really long fingernail. It was so gross and weird. So anyway, I started pointing at him, so like Miss Benjamin could turn around and see him. But then he took his finger and he drew it across his neck like this. So let's just say I got the picture. Mrs. Benjamin died of a brain aneurysm like 4 days later. I remember the principal was crying when he announced it to the whole school. He was like crying and we were all crying. And it was like, why? Why did this happen? Like she was so young and so healthy. And I did know why. I wanted her to see what she wasn't allowed to see, what she wasn't equipped to see. So basically I'm saying I can't even tell my best friends. How many friends do I have? Well, right now, none, because it always looks like I'm talking to myself, even though I'm actually talking to a ghost. Yeah, I heard you. Shut up. Sorry. Brian Donitz is so annoying. Anyway, all my friends are like so lame. They all hang out with the normies now. Sorry, normies is what I call kids who can't see and talk to ghosts, which is like basically every kid who isn't me. I heard you buying on it. Shut up. Oh my God. It's like, blah, 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 blah. We get it. You're dead. You miss your mom. I guess at the end of the day, I'm just like a totally normal, average 12-year-old boy trying to figure it all out, just like the rest of you. Well, that's it for now, I guess. I got to get back before my mom realizes I haven't done any of my chores yet. No, stop that. Leave Michael Hartley alone. It's not his time yet, Kitty Eldridge. You heard me. Get out of here. Be gone, demon. Back from whence you came. May this fiery hellmouth swallow your damn soul. Oh, snap. Oh, I haven't started my book report. Let's do tomorrow.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Allie Gordon, everybody. I thought maybe I was about to die.
I was terrified.
How are you feeling, Michael?
He's like one of the top 10 demons, so like just be careful, you know? Like
Yeah.
But he's fine, he's gone now.
I'm feeling a lot redder than I was.
Sarah was scared. I feel like you were scared throughout that piece. That was, you looked like you were getting physically ill from
I don't
the
even
ghost.
want to talk about it.
So funny.
Sarah, are you scared of ghosts?
I believe in them.
I believe in
She's
them. And
in a Beetlejuice chair. She definitely believes in them.
Oh, that was funny.
I believe in
And
them. But I'm
terrifying.
excited. I'm like excited at the prospect of them.
Interesting. That's a good attitude to have.
Yeah, I feel like it would be exciting in a way.
I remember being friends with ghosts when I was a kid, but I assume that's my imagination. But I do remember
I don't think so. I like to imagine it's real.
Wow. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Were they friendly? Were they friendly ghosts, or were they talking to you, or were they wandering around?
I just remember I have little like flashes of memory of like talking to ghosts or like the Ouija board, and then like me and my friend had like two sisters. There's like three of them. It's like the three witches thing. And I remember the three very little girls, including me, lifted her older sister like into the air with our two fingers and like spun her around. But I feel like that's possible, right?
Yeah, I do that all the
So
time.
you remember being children.
People around with my two fingers.
So what have you been up to in the pandemic?
Strong transition.
The truth is absolutely nothing. And this was embarrassing, but like my heart before this started was pounding because I haven't performed in like a year.
Wow.
So I was like nervous, like I've never been nervous.
Allie, you're a pro. You're a dang pro.
Great.
Well, like, we get out of practice. You know what I mean?
I
Like
never
you have
know.
your routine and you talk yourself out of being nervous. And I like suddenly sat down and was like, this is gonna be horrible. They're gonna want you to leave. I don't know. It's weird. It was like going to the gym and like blowing your back out. It was like, oh, I fucked it.
It's weird. It's weird times, you know? I think everything's gonna be like that for the next year.
That's good. I'm trying to like be honest about that because when people are like, yeah, it's totally cool. I've been like living my life and I don't feel nervous and I can't wait to perform for a lot of people again. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I feel that way.
We're gonna go bowling and be like, oh my God, I'm bowling.
Yeah.
My hands are too sweaty. It'd be everything.
Oh man, Allie, you did so great though. Do you have any other shows coming up? Anything exciting?
Surprisingly, no.
You didn't book one and then book a torrent of additional dates?
You know, like if anybody wants me to do something, you can hit me up. That's my handle there.
Do you have any
but I will
license?
be nervous and I will tell you I'm about to shit my pants before it starts. So
There we go.
Oh man, that character was so good. Really fun.
I have a little, I just realized I remembered this. I performed a very, very old draft of that character at a character show in probably the year 2014. Like almost a totally different character, just like the same premise. And I thought I killed it because I got a lot of laughs. And I went like early on in the lineup, and then a lot of people in the middle like weren't really delivering. And then this guy gets up and he goes last. and he is doing a monologue as a standing fan and won the prize money. And Eric, that's you.
Wow.
Do you remember that at all? Do you remember doing characters?
You got the prize money!
I remember. God, the only reason why I remember that is because it's the only time I've gotten paid to do a character.
Yeah,
ever.
you won. You got like $100 to Chipotle.
Yeah,
Your favorite restaurant.
I do remember that. I do remember
And I
that.
got second place, and I got no dollars to anything.
I'm so sorry that
That's okay, but it was like burned into my mind because I was like, I like think I nailed that. And then like everybody else was going, and I was like, got it. And then like you got up, and it was just like a man standing there
Eric,
with a big cage around his head, and I was like, I think I booked this. Like I think we know who the winner is.
You owe
then,
Allie
like,
$50.
No. Like Eric like completely came in and like decimated. Like it was well deserved. It was well.
I like that the classic trope in that situation is like, I thought I did good, and it's like an athlete, sporty kind of like, and then this other like big, but it's me with a oscillating fan that I ripped apart with my bare hands.
Yeah.
And taped to my body, and you're like,
Yeah. So you came up, and I was like, okay, somebody who had to make that much of a prop, like probably doesn't have a good character written.
Well,
Wow.
you wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, you are the king of like bringing your craft up to your craft.
Wow.
Do you like that?
Ooh,
Wow.
I praise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I took your money, and hell, hopefully when the world opens up, I'll do it again. You know?
Yeah. I say bring back oscillating fan.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna wrap it around again.
First
Allie,
character. That's the first
Allie.
character you do as well, Eric.
the oscillating fan. It's the first
Wait, I'm
character I
sorry.
ever fully wrote.
What? Oh,
Sorry,
no,
go
right.
ahead.
That was the first character I ever fully wrote, and I haven't
Are you
performed it
serious?
until I like rewrote it.
Amazing.
Wow,
Wow.
that's so cool.
Wow.
Well, this version is great. You gotta freaking film it and get it up somewhere. It's really,
Yeah.
Great.
so fun.
Yeah.
It was
And
so
thank you
good
to
to
Kurt
see
for
you.
adding some tech. I love you.
Yes,
That was
thank you, Kurt.
terrifying.
And thank you to the ghost standing behind Michael Hartney for being a part of this.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Stop!
All right, we gotta go. We gotta
Allie,
go.
good to see you. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good job, Allie.
Folks, we did it
Yeah.
again.
That's our
Folks,
show.
we did it
Okay,
again.
cool.
That's the show.
Let's bring in the most disappointed tech in the biz, Mr. Kurt Cruz.
Kurt!
Look at that. He's not
Kurt,
mad.
you look
He's disappointed.
anxious.
Kurt, we gave you a whole 7 minutes before your next show. You could go maybe to the bathroom. You can't get a drink and go to the bathroom. You can do
That's,
one of
that's
those.
what I had to. I really have to pee right now. That's
All right.
That's
Nice.
Bye, everybody.
Please wait. Can you please list your top 3 favorite novellas?
all right. We're done here. Let's get off this.
Wow.
We'll see you next week, everybody.
Good call, the
Thanks, Kurt.
blackout.
Thanks, Spencer. Thanks, all of you.
Wow.
Bye.